in the 18th century. So in the 18th century, so we got the name as what is the definition for organic chemistry and what is the versatile nature of carbon. So in 18th century, so many of the scientists, they have tried to explain the difference between the compounds in broad way. Okay, so we'll start from the J.J. Berzelius. So J.J. Berzelius is the first scientist. In the year 1807, he said that the material which are present around us, అంటే ఏవైతే వస్తువులు మా చుట్టుముట్టు ఉన్నాయి, ఓకే, సో ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఇస్ హాజ్ అ లైఫ్, దానిలో లైఫ్ ఉందనుకో, ఓకే, సో లైఫ్ ఉందనుకో, అది లివింగ్ థింగ్స్ ఉందనుకో, సో దాన్ని ఆర్గానిక్ కంపౌండ్స్ అంటారు. సో దీనిలో అయితే లైఫ్ ఉండదు. ఓకే, ద థింగ్స్ విచ్ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ ఎ లైఫ్, నాన్ లివింగ్ థింగ్స్ ఆర్ కమ్స్ అండర్ ఇన్ఆర్గానిక్ కెమిస్ట్రీ. ఓకే, బట్ a scientist whose name is F. Fuller, in 1828 he done an experiment. So he produced an organic material, okay, or you can say that a waste material of living being, okay, from by using salt. So you can say that, so here he got a living thing, okay, urea, which is a living thing material, okay, which is from the inorganic. So now with from this experiment, okay, you can say this is an experiment. So he used ammonium cyanate as a salt, and if you heat, he got the urea. Okay, so from this experiment, so many other chemists has get inspired, and they have also prepared some other materials like methane, acetic acid in their lab. So this experiment give birth to the blue about the organic chemistry is derived from the living thing. Okay, from this point, so they have changed the statement. Okay, they have changed the statement that all the things which are made up of carbons, okay, all the things which are made up of carbon is comes under organic chemistry. So they gave a unique or a separate name for this types of compounds. So all the carbon compounds are totally allotted to organic chemistry. And you can also take the thing, the food components. Okay, the food components you may have heard about carbohydrate, protein, or lipids, vitamins, fibers. Okay, these are also made up of carbons. And also the fabric yarn, you can say from the cotton balls or from the silkworm, we are going to form a yarn, then we will be going to get a fabric. So the all the types of fabric, this is natural or synthetic, man-made. Okay, so these are also the example of carbon compound. And also you can take all the materials like fuels, coal, petroleum. Okay, these are also example for the carbon. So from today onwards, we just remember that organic chemistry is nothing but the product which is made up of carbons, which comes under the organic chemistry. So inorganic chemistry is nothing but if any compound is not made up of carbon, then it comes under inorganic chemistry. Next we will learn about the versatile nature of carbon. Okay, so why versatile is nothing but what is the importance of the nature of the carbon. So first thing is a carbon has three properties. First one is to form the largest number of compounds. Okay, so you may have heard about ability of carbon. Okay, so carbon will be joining millions of carbon. Okay, you can say that a carbon is joined, so like this, so it will be continued up to millions. Okay, so a carbon has an ability to form the longest chain containing millions of carbons, like you may have in proteins. Okay, this is the first one. So largest number, so million. So here carbon can form a long chain with a or a compounds with a largest number, like in a millions. Second thing is catenation. So okay, so they are the largest number ante కార్బన్ ఇట్లా చాలా పెద్ద పెద్ద కంపౌండ్స్ ఫామ్ చేస్తుంది లార్జెస్ట్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్. క్యాటినేషన్ అంటే లాంగ్ ఫామ్. ఓకే, లాంగ్ ఫామ్ అంటే ఇప్పుడు కార్బన్ ఇట్లానే సేమ్ లార్జెస్ట్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ కంపౌండ్స్ అంటే పెద్ద పెద్ద కంపౌండ్స్ ఫామ్ చేస్తుంది. ఓకే, సో మిలియన్స్ ఆఫ్ కార్బన్స్ ఉంటాయి, యాడ్ ఉంటాయి. సో క్యాటినేషన్ అంటే లాంగ్ చైన్. ఒక కార్బన్కి ఇంకో ప్రాపర్టీ ఉంది. సో కార్బన్ కెన్ ఆల్సో ఫామ్ ఏ లాంగెస్ట్ చైన్. ఓకే, ఇట్లా ట్రైన్ లాగా లాంగెస్ట్ చైన్ ఆఫ్. నెక్స్ట్ ఇది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఓకే, సో క్యాటినేషన్ ఈజ్ నథింగ్ బట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ద ఎబిలిటీ ఆఫ్ ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ లాంగెస్ట్ చైన్ విత్ ఇస్ ఓన్ ఆటమ్. సో ఒక కార్బన్ ఆటమ్ తీసుకొని పెద్ద చైన్ చేయాలి. అండ్ థర్డ్ వన్ ఈస్ టు ఫార్మ్ ద వేరియస్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ బాండ్స్. సో ఆల్రెడీ వీ హ్యావ్ నో. సో కార్బన్ హ్యాస్ అన్ ఎబిలిటీ టు ఫార్మ్ ద సింగిల్ బాండ్స్ or double bond or triple bond. So these three properties, okay, sorry, with these three types of bonds, which is nothing to form the various types. So versatile nature of carbon is, so now you may have a question, so why the carbon is known as versatile element in the nature. Okay, so carbon is known as most important element in the nature. Why? So first thing, it form the largest number of compounds, it shows the properties of longest chain like catenation, and it has a various types. The carbon will be forming the various types of bond like single, double and triple. Okay.